What's
Hey,
up?
how are
How you
you?
doing?
I'm good.
Didn't we talk this morning?
Yeah,
Weren't you in bed?
I was in bed.
For the world premiere of your brand new song Cool Again, which is such a cool, fun song, Kane Brown.
Thank you so much.
We've got questions from fans all over the world, all over the country here on radio.com. So it's so cool that you could be on with us. This morning, I do want to talk about, before we get to the fans' questions, how you're handling quarantine and chill. I mean, there's nobody more chill than you.
Yeah.
If there's anyone it's probably pretty cool with, it's you.
Well, not for me. I just been hanging out with my kid and my wife, been riding four-wheelers in the woods, walking on our trails and playing a lot of video games. If you can, I'm in like my wife's closet right now. Literally she put me in the closet because her mom's here. So I
Oh,
have my gaming set up in her closet and like her clothes.
that's classic. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, you've got that's your man cave, I guess. For the
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what you could call it.
you got to work on getting a real man cave here soon.
Well, no, that's where she's staying at, so I had to move all my stuff out.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it. Well, that's sweet. That's really
yeah.
cool. Well, we appreciate you coming on and taking all the questions from the fans. Let's start with D Dopel 79. What's the favorite song you've ever released, Kane Brown?
Um, I don't know. I like all my songs. I feel like they're unique, especially performing them live. Um, I'm glad we got to have Cool Again out. I might say Cool Again right now just because it's a new release. It's new to me. It's new to the fans.
That's fair. And I think, it is relatable while it is about love. It's relatable to the situation we're in because we're all looking forward to the day that we're cool again.
Yeah, definitely. The song took a whole nother turn once I keep listening to it while we're quarantined.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely. Everybody keeps saying that it's not about Caitlyn because we have a happy marriage and everything. And I just said no, it's about my girl Corona.
That's great. All right, let's go to Lee Country Fan 04. What's the backstory behind Homesick?
Homesick was just I was on the road a lot, and it was before we wrote it at the time. I only had two or three buses, so my wife didn't come with me every day. We didn't have Kingsley yet, but I was gone. I was touring like maybe 2 weeks at a time. So I never got to come home. I never got to see my friends or anything. And I had it tattooed on my knuckles, and then so we used that as a title and just wrote about being away from her. And then after I listened to the song a lot, that's when I kind of really connect with the songs after they're finished. And I dedicated it to the military because I realized they're gone, even more than I am, and away from their family longer than me.
Hey, you really had to adjust to like this kind of, I mean, not you were already had many, many fans, but I remember, meeting you right when you started, and it was a lot of adjustment to like Insta fame. And I think you've found your groove. It seems like.
Yeah, I mean, for me, before all this happened, I literally was a homebody. I stayed in my house 24/7, other than going to work. And now, just doing what I'm doing. I'm married now. It all changed so quick, and everything happened so fast. I didn't really get to sit back and just look at what was going on. It's still hard for me sometimes, but it's just I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful for where I'm at, and I just got to keep moving forward and being happy.
It's true. That's true. All right. Speaking of your beautiful wife, Sunita 81 has multiple questions, but we'll start with the big one. How did you and your wife meet?
We met down in Florida. My very first show ever, I believe it was 2015. The day before that show, I was supposed to be in her music video because she was an artist as well. And it couldn't happen because my show was the same day as the music video. So a year goes by, and the same guy that we were working with brings her to a show. She didn't want to come, and he forced her basically. We met. We didn't talk at all. I maybe said hey to her, but I thought she was adorable. I kept looking at her all night, and so then I asked her to come to Nashville like the next day. I flew her down, and we hit it off, and she never left.
Dang, I love that so much. You guys are the cutest couple, and now you have that beautiful baby. Kingsley is a great name. What's the story
Thank
behind
you.
that?
We thought we were having a boy originally, and we were gonna name him Kingston just to keep the KB. And then after we found out we were having a girl, we were trying to think of another King name or a K name, and we thought about calling her King. We thought that'd be cool for a girl, and we just fell in love with the name Kingsley.
It's got a nice ring to it. All right, Kane Brown fans, they want to know when the video's coming out for the song "Cool Again."
So a backstory that nobody knows, there's actually a remix that I already have to Cool Again that I'm really excited to get out. And it's with another feature that I want him to be in the music video. So whenever that gets where we can both do the music video at the same time, then we're gonna put it out.
I just already got distracted by this next question, which is very funny. Mama Bear of Twins wants to know, does your Tesla have a name?
Uh, well, when I got it, the Tesla did have a name. They named it Darla.
Oh, that's
Um, yeah, I don't know why it's Darla, but I
random.
just I couldn't think of a name. All my cars have R names, so I just typed my name in. It's just Kane. So I guess her name's Kane or his
Does,
name's Kane. I don't know.
does it want to go fast? It wants to go fast.
Yeah, it's quick.
I've been in one where they just like in a city block
Yeah.
immediately up to 70. I was like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's
That's
definitely a ride
fun.
you gotta try.
Kane Brown's new song's out today. Cool Again. Got a question from New York's Country 94.7 Twitter. Bethany, with a lot of numbers. How awesome is it being home with your baby? Do you look at this pandemic in a way like a blessing? This is such valuable time you can't get back. My 8-year-old Lyle can sing all of your songs from Don't Go City on Me. So proud to say from your chat.
Yeah, I do look at this as kind of a blessing, and a curse, of course. But the blessing for me is, just getting to see everything that she does. I'm not missing 1 second. She finally just found her tongue, so she keeps her tongue out all the time. I'm waiting for her first words. She ain't got to that point yet, but she's almost crawling. So I'm just excited to be able to witness it all.
Yeah. And, there is always a trade off on everything. And your tour, you would have just been kicking off like your
Mhm.
first big, huge tour. How much are you itching to get out with the fans again? Because it might be sometime.
Oh, I'm definitely itching because I have poison ivy, but no,
It's
but
that
I'm
four wheeling.
yeah, I'm dying to get back out. We worked so hard to get the production and everything done, like over half a year, and this was gonna be my biggest tour to date. We got Chris and Russell and Restless Road that I just signed out there, so they were just getting to first put music out and getting touring as well. So I was really excited to see them. I feel like a father figure to them, even though they're kind of the same age as me. But we were 2 weeks in and everything got canceled, so it was a crappy feeling, and I know the fans hated it, and hopefully we just get to reschedule everything.
Yeah, I think weren't you set to play Houston Rodeo again? And that's about when everything went down.
Yeah, I actually went to Houston, so it's like a 12.5 hour drive. So I literally I sleep in till like 12 or whatever, and my tour manager actually came back and woke me up and told me that the show was canceled. I was like, man, we came all this way. And,
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, more
yeah.
of your questions. CO9 says, when can fans expect a new album? You tell us all here. Tell us all here, Kane. It'll just be between us.
Yeah. I don't know when the album's, I mean, that we're working on the album. I think we're going to release the EP first, and then the album's coming soon after. I don't know how soon. I don't know the exact date. We don't have it yet, but the EP will be pretty soon.
Yeah. Is this a time that you're playing video games, you're being with your family, which is great. Is there a way that you plan your music, or like I'm going to write now, I'm going to tour now, or like when you're at home, if the song comes to you during this downtime, you're just going to go for it? Like, are you writing music right now?
We've constantly been writing music, and we have so many songs. I have probably over 100, 200 songs that I've never even previewed. Sorry, that was my wife if you heard her. But yeah, we constantly have songs. The hardest part right now is just getting in the studio and recording because of the quarantine. The studio where I go to sing at is at Dan Huff's house. So it's rough because he doesn't want people over there. I don't want to leave the house, and we got to be close to each other to record. So that's probably the hardest part of it.
Talking to Kane Brown, Cool Again, out today, the world premiere right here on radio.com. It is such a cool song. One thing I noticed about the production is I like obviously the vibe, but the singers or your backup singers really add that special vibe to it. Is that something you were like, is that a Dan Huff thing? Is that a you thing? How did that come about?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just Dan Huff. I think it's actually my vocals, and he just kind of like automated them. I don't even know if that makes sense. But like if you listen to them without me singing, they kind of sound, well, I guess, electronic. I don't even know how to,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's. I've never heard anything like it. It's really weird, but it's cool at the same time. It's
Mm-hmm.
cool again.
Cool. It's cool again. Kane Brown Music, KMLE. I hear you say your favorite drink is Rumplemints. Will you take a shot? Will you take a shot with Jay Heaney and I at Country Thunder in October after this craziness is all over? That's from Abina Juzic.
Yeah, if I run into y'all, I'll take a shot with y'all. As long as
What
you're
is Rumple?
21.
I don't think I've ever had Rumplemints. What's it? What's the deal with it?
So Rumplemints is basically like a college drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100 proof, but it tastes like mouthwash. So like 2 shots and you're good. You're good to go. But yeah, it's like literally like you bit into a peppermint.
Wow, I love that. Another one from Sunita. She had so many, but I love this one. What was your experience like, Kane Brown, doing the debut of your song with John Legend via FaceTime, which you did on the ACM Country Night?
Yeah. Well, first off, it was just amazing to work with John Legend. When I went to the studio with him, he was doing stuff that I've never even seen before. Like he broke out this. Well, first off, he was sitting behind a grand piano, and then he like brought out this paper and was just writing all these notes and charts down that I had no idea what he was doing. It was kind of intimidating. And afterwards, when I found out we were going to get to do it on the ACMs, I was super excited. I was hoping we were going to get to do it live, and then they came up with this cool way after the quarantine to do the FaceTime, and we didn't know how it was going to work at first. We watched a video of, I think it was Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood when they did it, and they did a great job, but you could tell it was kind of laggy because when they sang, it was just very delayed. So for us, luckily, when the quarantine started, I was on the road and I had my photographer with me, my videographer as well. And so he helped us out in a big way. And it was just amazing getting to perform and do a song with John Legend.
That was really a special night. For fans, for us, we're all itching to get out and tailgate, and summer can't come soon enough. And that might not be the time we get to see concerts this summer. But how sweet will it be for you when you get back out there?
It'll be great for me, not only to see the fans and just getting to hear everybody sing your songs, but one of my favorite parts of being on the road is hanging out with my band and my crew and everybody that works with me, because we're literally that the tour bus is my first home, my house is my second home. So we're very good on everybody being family, everybody getting along, and it's so fun. And that's what, other than the fans being super excited, like that's what makes the shows fun. And I just started to spark a great friendship with Chris Lane and Russell Dickerson. And like I said, also having Restless Road out there, they've never done it before, so all their excitement, it's just a great energy and just a great place to be.
Russell Dickerson is a crazy man.
Yeah, he's fun though. He's fun.
Well, that's, I think, what's great about you. You're so real. You're so grateful. You've always been such a sweetheart. And what I've always admired about you, watching you come up, is that you know who you are, and you're not that guy that is going to be swayed by much of what anybody has to say, in a good way, in a real strong way.
Yeah, you never forget where you come from. At least I don't. And yeah, I'm just super grateful for where I'm at.
Well, we're grateful to have you on with us at radio.com. Love all your questions. Thanks for bringing them in to the radio.com Kane Brown Fandemic. We can't wait for the album, and be listening for Cool Again on all our radio.com stations.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Tell everybody hey. Tell your mama hey.
I will.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications from radio.com. While you're at it, why don't you check out some of our other great videos.